Hello, Libra. This is going to be your reading until now to the end of December. Hope you're doing amazing. If you're new, thank you for being here. If you're returning, thank you for lending your energy again to the readings, the collective readings. I am going to do these as fast as possible. I want to get all these out by Monday because I have other things that I want to work on. We'll see. Because it's, let me tell you, when I tell you this holiday season snuck up on me and I thought I was organized. So, Libra, let's pray. Spirit guide, guardian angel, divine energy, universal energy. What do you have for Libra? What would you like for them to now pay attention to or be aware of from now to the end of the month? I just got a message about you all putting on a brave face. Interesting. So we have adjacent possibilities, 2 and 4, 6. I just realized you can't even see that card. Man holding a heart, 4 and 5. That's 9, and then the sun, which is 1. I thought I'd turn the brightness down, but I guess I didn't. Let's see. Obviously, that's not the way I want it to go. I don't know. This is what we got. But, so you can see the card. This is adjacent possibilities. Man holding a heart. And the sun. Alright, Libra. So, brave face. So you're putting on a brave face in lots of different scenarios because they're giving me this roundabout feeling because for a lot of you it's different situations that you're keeping a brave face in. Okay? But I do feel like recently in the past, and that's what's affecting you now, you have been so you've been on your own trail in life and you kind of knew where things were going and you were maintaining the best way you knew how. It was like kind of like waiting for doors to open for you and just saying like, well, if spirit wants this for me, if the universe wants this for me, that door will open. If God wants that for me, that door will open, right? It looks like the door opened, but it opened to a scenario that you did not expect. Okay? And what's interesting is now that you are in this scenario that you didn't expect, it feels like it is your truth. Okay? But that's not necessarily true either. So it's so important for you to figure out where your victory is, your happiness. You know, where's your sense of achievement and feeling good about yourself and feeling like you've made it to wherever you want to be. That's the first thing that I'm feeling. The second thing is I feel like because you have gotten to this new situation, you feel the need to open up your heart to it. Okay? There's conflict in that because it's not truly what you want like at the end of the day, but you feel like you need to do that for the situation. I don't know how else to say it. You know, it's like I'm going to be the person that offers this or makes this situation stable because this is now my new truth. And that's not necessarily true. I do feel like you have the opportunity for new beginnings, Libra, but it's just about It's about you differentiating between what you feel like you need to do and what it is that you're supposed to do. Okay? You have the opportunity for new beginnings and for happiness, even though, like, even though this is bringing some sort of trouble in your life. It's like you're in control of yourself, not the situation, but yourself. Okay? Okay. So, Page of Pentacles, Three of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands, more spiritual energy with the sevens, Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups, the Devil card, and Temperance. Okay. So it could be, they told me to look at this, so Two of Cups. So I'll see how that integrates here in a second. Oh, I see. So you've been extremely patient in a situation. I feel like it has to do with this adjacent possibilities. Like this new energy or this new situation is being integrated in your life, and you're trying to find balance in the situation, hope, and like justice in the way that you can within this situation, because they're telling me balance. So you're trying to find balance in this situation. What's so interesting is the Devil card just means that there is something here that's keeping you feeling constrained. So I'm just getting messages for you, and I'm going to say them before we get into the cards. But what it feels like to me is this situation in a way is unhealthy for you, okay? You're trying to keep this situation in balance to keep things right, okay? This could definitely be a relationship with the Two of Cups, but it's like you need to understand that you have a decision whether or not to get into this or to integrate this into your life. I feel like it's okay to work with this person because there's a scenario where you may have to work together or be friends or be on a friendly level, but you don't have to dedicate yourself to this. That's for somebody specifically because it just came rolling out of my mouth, okay? Anyhow, with the Page of Pentacles, it looks like there's something new coming into your life. This is something that's going to affect you in the long run. This could be a job, this could be a child, this could be a way of being, it could be anything. But it's something that's going to affect you, and you have to learn how to live with it or how to deal with it moving forward. What's interesting is I feel like you're trying to find a way to be content with the situation. You're not 100% happy about it. Like, you're joyful in the way that you can be joyful, but you're not like 100% happy or excited about the situation. You're finding happiness in it. That's what I'm saying. So, as you start to look forward in your life or how the future is going to be, you're like, this is going to create a lot of changes for what I had planned for myself. What does this mean? how do I integrate this into my life? How am I going to work with this and what I want to do? Because I feel like it's important for you to actually keep what it is that you want to do as well as an individual and integrate this into your life. You don't want it to take over your whole being and everything that you do. It is important because it's a pentacle, but at the same time, you want to work with the situation, okay? So, with the 7 of Swords here, I feel like you're being your own worst enemy by deciding that this is your happy space. When it's a happy thing, it can be, but it's not the only thing in your life. It's not the only focus in your life. And what you need to see is that you're changing your life to integrate this into it instead of kind of working with or bonding it with what you already want to do in your life. I don't know how else to explain that. Okay? So, this is what's going to happen if you continue on this route, Libra. You're going to regret this situation, right? And you're going to get very defensive because you feel like you're being trapped into something. And you're going to be like, I want a new beginning, and it's going to cause recklessness instead of organizing a way that it can work together now. Because basically the clarity is going to come to you whether you hold it off for now or you hold it off into the future. So what you really need to understand now, the message really is that you can work with the situation, like integrate it into your life, but it doesn't need to be your only situation. So this is more of a cooperative method and not an overtaking. Okay? I hope you're processing this. So there is a little bit of confusion because I feel like maybe other people have a lot to say and they really do care about you and they're trying to be caring, but this is for you. This is how you feel about the situation. Everyone can say what they want to say, yes, but at the same time, is it working for you? Is it working for how you want to move forward? It's like people have advice for, okay, here's what they're telling me. So you have a specific issue or a specific problem. You ask someone for advice, they usually or tend to give you advice for that particular situation. They don't think about your future, how it's going to affect you. They don't think of it further. Because I feel like a lot of these people that you're asking are kind of narrow-minded in the type or sort of advice that they're giving you. And they need to open or expand more to see bigger. They feel like you should take care of this because maybe it's a good job or it's a child, so you should be in this relationship, or it's a house, everybody wants a house, but they're not thinking about the stress that it'll put on you to maintain this. Okay? Or if this is truly what you want. I don't know how else to explain it, but yeah, I just think you just have to figure out a way to find balance, because I feel like it sounds good right now, but in the future you're going to have this realization that you have dove a little bit too far in this to keep the balance instead of really weighing what was best for you. Okay? So let's pull some cards here. Oh, look, the cards look better now that they're all on the table. I guess the contrast has balanced out. Oh, Lord. Okay. So what's coming into you is something that makes you happy, or it's building a family for you. Because this could definitely be a child. This could be a relationship. It's just like something new coming into your life. Oh, well, that wants to come out. Yep, that's why. The Tower. So at the moment, I feel like it made you happy. Because you took it as, oh, this is one of my doors opening, so this is something for me. I need to embrace it wholeheartedly with everything. And it changed your path or where you were going. It's kind of like You were learning or doing your thing slowly but surely to build for your life, and this came and just changed everything. So now you had to focus on what that was, okay? So as you are moving forward, you're starting to see that there's an imbalance with you trying to start this. So either you're trying to start a relationship or trying to figure out how moving forward will integrate, or how to integrate this new situation moving forward, and you're already starting to find the imbalance in it all, Libra. It's like you are trying to keep the peace because I can see you doing that, but at the same time you're feeling like you're failing another part of yourself by moving forward in just this. So it's almost like this came along and it changed your direction, and you're like, this is crappy, but I have to deal with it, not knowing that you can balance both things. You may hurt someone's feelings, but I feel like in the long run it'll be best for you because you're keeping balance within yourself as well and not just the situation. Okay? Yeah, you're starting to see that you're getting yourself in a situation that's going to hurt you. It's like if you've been hurt before, Libra, in the recent past, I feel like you continuously allow something to happen, and then you may have hurt another person by breaking it off, or they hurt you by breaking it off. And it's like this is karma coming back around to you, and now you have an opportunity to find balance in the situation, before it gets to a point where someone is truly hurt. Okay? Yeah. It's time for you to figure out what really makes you happy, Libra. It's not about everybody else, okay? It's about what's truly going to make you happy. What's the smartest route for you to take moving forward towards the future, okay? So this is the time to stop being dreamy and being hopeful and looking at the truth. Because being dreamy and just keeping the peace and not thinking things through like you're really good at, okay, is going to turn this situation into chaos. But I see that you're trying to do the best thing, or trying to be sweet and like kind about the situation, but you need to do what's best for you, honestly, okay? So the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's time for you to take control. They're telling me something about masculine energy. So, take control of the situation and be the initiator of finding balance. I feel like you can create the blueprint. There it is. You could create the blueprint of this situation if you put the effort and energy into doing that and not just keeping the peace, okay? Because if you keep going where you're going, you're going to be stuck in a forever situation, or having somebody else think that it's going to be a forever situation, okay? So 7 of Swords. Yeah, you're scared about having a conversation about something. And it's something about marriage or stability or living together or being together, or it's some sort of like forever or finality type of thing. And you're starting to have a change of heart, and right now you're just going with it. No. Like, don't do that, because I feel like it's going to turn into something bad later. I just see it. I see it. So it's time for you to defend yourself. Like, defend yourself about the situation and release it. I feel like it's going to be a hard road moving forward in this, but it's something you have to do for yourself. Um, this is an interesting energy because it's different for everybody. Yeah, you need to find justice for yourself. Um, I feel like there's fear too about juggling 2 different lifestyles or two different situations, but there's more balance in you doing it this way than the other way. They're saying, like, with this card, how do you want your future to look? That's the question. That'll help you make a decision. That'll help you focus the energy more if you decide on how you want your future to look. So, like I said, there are people trying to give you advice, and it's causing a little bit of confusion in the situation, but you have to decide what's going to make you happy. Okay? What's going to make you happy? Not everyone else. This is like, I swear, Libra, this is the time for you to get retribution for your situation before you dig yourself deeper into it. That's exactly what it feels like to me. This is the time for you to speak your piece. You know, at the wedding when it says, if anyone wants to say anything, forever hold your peace. Which is funny because I've married people and I cannot think of what it is. But when they say that at the wedding, this is what it's like. This is what it feels like to me. Okay? So thank you so much, Libra. I will see you in the new year. Blessings to you and yours. If you need a private reading, links in the description box below. Or you can go to this website up here and you'll find me too. I love you so much. Bye.